Pablo, welcome to Talk Satellite.
Hey Kevin, thank you for inviting me to talk with you. Really appreciate your time.
What a great time to be involved with the satellite industry.
Impressive. Every day I wake up, I say, wow, new things happening, new challenge. So especially we meet here, no, satellite, and we can see all these newcomers and all the agitation we have with this new political situation, which is not the best, but which is for us more challenge.
PLD Space, can you give us background on the company, including your financing of the company?
Yeah, of course. So the company was created 10 years ago. It was actually created by founders. Actually, the main ones are called Raúl Verdú and Raúl Torres, almost students at the university, pushing hard for doing things in the space. Kind of naive, to be honest, because you have to be crazy of doing that, especially in Europe, Spain at that time. But they have a good vision of wanted to launch rockets and using reusability from day one. At that time, nobody was doing that, to be honest. Even SpaceX was almost not talking about that. So the vision was there, and the process took time, of course. And but the main goal of the company at the beginning was to focus on propulsion. So company designed engines, and especially design the place where to test the engines. So it's the first private company in Europe that has their own test facility, which is located also in Spain, in Teruel. So that's the beginning of the company. Company focused during most of 8 years on developing rocket engine, and that's the beginning of the company. In the process, we have all the support from private entities and also from government on the way. And from day one, we were showing progress, which is what we like to show. The target of the company is always launching small satellites of 450 kilo, and the process is by doing at home everything.
Primarily a launch service provider.
Yes, that's the ultimate goal of the company. So we will provide services. Actually, we are already offering that service. Target customer is 450 kilos in SSO orbit. We have different orbits that we can reach. That's the advantage of our service. And more in detail on the rockets, we have two rockets. The first one is more a demonstrator. Actually it's a suborbital launcher. It's called MIURA 1. And that one can carry 100 kilos, 120, 150, depending how we configure the system. This is reduced volume. Basically what we want to do is test the main electronic and engine propulsion of the rocket, and also play with that as a demonstrator for the ultimate goal, which is MIURA 5. MIURA 5 is two-stage rocket that is targeting 450 kilos in SSO orbit, and volume is 1.8 meters of diameter and 4 meters of height. We recover the rocket, especially on MIURA 1, the suborbital, and MIURA 5 we recover the first stage. We have already performed a test at the stage level, and also on recovery of the system by using helicopter, dropping the rocket and recovering.
When do you plan to begin your launch program?
Launch program is already long. I mean, we need to have the process running. Actually, we have two customers, two payloads that are flying in the maiden flight, which is planned this year. Actually, target is September, October, the last quarter of the year. And we are already running the mission management for these two specific payloads, and also we are preparing for the new missions. Ultimate goal is MIURA 5. So MIURA 5 is the one that is going to be launched in 2024. So for that, we have more time. So this is the reason we are addressing more the MIURA 1 customer as mission management, but we are already in deep conversation and in deep agreements with important customers for the orbital market, which is our real market.
Which spaceports do you intend to use?
Yeah, spaceport, we have two, and one is already in use for us because we are performing the validation of MIURA 1 test facilities and also launch facilities. The launch facilities for MIURA 1 are located in south of Spain in we call launch base Arenosillo. It belongs to INTA. A great location for that. It's close to our facilities, and also we have all the support from government. And so far, everything is planned for after summer to launch from there. For the orbital one, we will launch from French Guiana. The plan, and this is the way we are working, and this is the validation we consider the best for our system. It's a perfect location for the kind of launcher we have. It's a perfect location for recovering also on the first stage, and we have everything set to launch from there.
Who are your potential customers?
Yeah, potential customers. Well, actually, some of them are real customers already. For MIURA 1 are small payloads that they want to do some microgravity tests. So microgravity tests for us is a small time, but high quality of scientific missions are the basic ones that have, in some cases, flown in other launchers that are already asking for that, and that, for example, are our customer in the first mission. For orbital one, we target the 450 kilo satellite. If we talk for SSO orbit, we can go even to 1,000 kilos if we go to equatorial, especially launching from French Guiana. So the main customer, ideal customer for us is the one that want a dedicated launch. Some of them are now launching with big rocket as piggyback, but they are in many cases in demo mode, so they are already looking for a more I will not say professional, but more dedicated way to reach the dedicated orbits. So this is the ideal one, the one that wants something more specific and more reliable in time. And so we will try to give you more updates in the time being, but that's all.
That's good. Pablo, thank you very much.
Really appreciate it, Kevin. A pleasure to talk with you. Hope to see you soon.